Hello everybody and welcome to the Reading FC fan club. Today we're going to be talking about not Reading, but we're going to be talking about Sunderland appointed new manager Michael Beale. So we're going to be talking about this today. Michael Beale, appointed as Sunderland's new head coach, is due to be confirmed in the next few days, with the former Rangers boss expected to be in charge for Saturday's home game with Coventry. Right. Coventry, so Sunderland have lost. They've lost to Plymouth. This was November 25th. So Plymouth beat Sunderland 2-0. I think they should have got a draw with that. They definitely shouldn't have lost to Huddersfield, and they were also at home. They should have beat Millwall, which they drew 1-1, and they they did lose to Huddersfield 2-1. I think a new manager is considered. I mean, they shouldn't have lost to Bristol. They shouldn't have got battered by Middlesbrough. They could have lost to Middlesbrough, but not that much. Not 4-0. I mean, 1-0's alright, 2-0's well, but they should have at least got a draw from that, especially they were in the promotion playoffs last season. Anyways, Beale was not at Ashton Gate at the weekend as Mike Dodds suffered the first defeat of his latest spell as caretaker boss, with Sunderland slipping to a 1-0 loss at the hands of Bristol City. However, the 43-year-old is understood to have watched the game on a live stream as he prepares to take charge of his first training session at the Academy of Light. Christian Speakman and Kyril Lewis Dayfrus have identified the former Chelsea and Liverpool youth coach as the right man to succeed Tony Mowbray on a permanent basis, with his track record for developing young talent a key factor in the decision to offer him the head coach role. Like Mowbray, Beale is set to have a limited input into player recruitment, with a main focus of his new role coming on the training ground as he works with Sunderland's first team squad. Dodds will retain his role as a first team coach, with Michael Proctor also expected to be retaining his current position as part of the Black Cats backroom staff. The Sunderland hierarchy have been delighted with Dodds' work as a caretaker boss, even though Saturday's game at Ashton Gate ended in a 1-0 defeat thanks to the first half penalty from Tommy Conway. The club have been in a dialogue with me throughout the whole process, said Dodds. They've been really respectful in terms of getting a balance between letting me know what's happened and letting me crack on with the team. That's what that were in his words. This is also in his words, I think. It seems like an eternity since the process started, but with all due to respect, the identity of the next manager has nothing to do with me. I'm a coach. I want to be out on the grass, working with all players, winning games for football and improving footballers. I wouldn't want it any other way, and that's how it's been managed. In the wake of Saturday's game, Dodds was quick to defend goalkeeper Anthony Patterson, whose error led to the decisive penalty in the first half of the game. Patterson played Dan Neil into trouble as he passed out from inside his own area, and then he compounded his initial mistake by bringing down Taylor Gardner-Hickman in the 18-yard box. So that's a mistake that probably costed his job there. Patterson, apologised to the group, but I told him he didn't need to say sorry because the reality is that since I've been at the club, he's earned us a lot of points, said Dodds. For example, last season he saved a penalty at QPR when the game was in the balance, and we went on and won 3-0. Goalies won't get recognition for those moments, but I appreciate that reflection of the industry we're in. There's no blame that can be laid at his feet whatsoever for the penalty, because there was 3 or 4 other incidents in the build-up to that moment that went unpunished. But unfortunately for him, he was punished. But he's a really good young goalkeeper, and he's learning all the time, and we're fully behind him, and he doesn't need to say sorry. So that is it. What I think about this is that I think Sunderland do need a new coach, but I think they do have time to get a new coach in, because if you how can I say this? He hasn't had he has had terrible results, but he hasn't had as many. I mean, there are a couple of wins that he did have, like while going through that losing process. So I think he should be getting sacked, and I agree with the owner and everyone there that works. But I think that there's no rush to actually sack him. You are losing games, but you can't sack him right now. So that's what I'm going to say. I'm going to wrap this up now. I'll see you later. If there's any more news, I'll let you know. Thank you for watching.